So viewers, finally the day has arrived. Of course, India is all set to host the historic G20 summit, and I'm here right at the International Media Center beside the Mandapam, of course, Bharat Mandapam. We are here at the biggest international media center where 1,300 workstations, of course, and 1,500 media persons can be accommodated here. Well, India is all ready to host more than 20 leaders from major economies, and of course the EU for the G20 summit. Of course, 15 bilateral meetings are scheduled with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of Mauritius, Bangladesh, and also US President Joe Biden will be here, of course, for the bilateral summit. We are looking forward for a successful G20 summit, and of course 20 major economies, 20 leaders from major economies will be converging here under one platform for solution to global issues ranging from the climate crisis to sustainable development goals, and also crises like the Ukraine crisis and China and Russia. Of course, the main hindrance is the absence of China and Russia, and we are waiting for the G20 declaration that would be on Sunday, which will be generally it's deferred by Russia and China on the Ukraine conflict. This is going to be a historic summit, of course, and we are here at the International Media Center where media houses, not only from India but of course from different countries, will be accommodating here for covering this G20 summit. As you can see right beside me, the International Media Center, we have 1,300 workstations, and apart from that there are different studios, of course, for hosting interviews. Of course, bilateral meetings would also be here where leaders will be meeting each others. 15 bilateral meetings are scheduled with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, starting from Mauritius Prime Minister to Bangladesh Prime Minister, US President Joe Biden, which is one of the most crucial bilateral meeting that the whole world is staring at. Of course, agendas, very, very crucial agendas are on cards. And of course the reform of the World Bank, which is one of the major agenda of the G20, where President Biden will be pushing for the reform of the G20. As we have seen that Indonesia has held 2020, the last year G20 presidency was held by Indonesia, and this time India, which is one of the biggest. I think this would be a historic summit in the world history, in the world stage, which will give India an opportunity to position itself in the world stage. Also, it is an opportunity for India to share success story with the world. This is Chandrakala Chaudhary for ETV Bharat.